As soon as I saw the results, and I always look at the results first, then I watch the fights, I knew that Rodolfo Vieira was caught in a submission either because he got tired or because he got hurt bad, or both. And both actually happened. So today we're going to analyze the fight. Coming up. Hi, my name is Mark Leichner from MMAcoach.net, where we help coaches, fighters and enthusiasts reach their full MMA potential. And this fight between Rodolfo Vieira and Anthony Hernandez was probably the most interesting fight on the card, up there with the main event. Now, for me, it was very interesting to see the multiple time, I think he was like 7-time ADCC champion and world BJJ champion, got submitted by basically a striker. Well, not entirely a striker, of course, he's a complete MMA fighter, but the title of the video sounds really nice, doesn't it? So this man, Anthony Hernandez, he's no slouch on the ground at all, but he was not supposed to be able to submit Rodolfo Vieira. So what happened? The main thing that happened is that Vieira fatigued very quickly. He fatigued much quicker than anybody could ever expect, even him. He even issued a post-fight statement where he said, "I still don't understand why I got so tired so early in the first round. I had some mistakes that I know they were, and I'm sure will be fixed. But to get tired the way I got, I still can't understand. I had a great camp, had the best weight cut so far, everything went well. But hats off to Anthony for a great win. I hope he gets the $50,000 for the performance of the night." Very classy. He does not understand how he got so tired. I don't understand how he got so tired. There are many reasons for this to happen. It could be an adrenaline dump, but he's a very successful martial artist, very successful combat athlete. He has gotten used to it a long time ago. He might not have been so well, maybe he got sick, but he never used this as an excuse. So many reasons why that could have happened. One of the reasons could be that he did not warm up properly before the fight. Some people don't warm up before the fights too much. Others need to warm up really well to be able to function well in a fight. I don't know what happened here, but it was a very interesting fight, and let's break it down. One of the things that impressed me the most was the calmness and composure of Anthony Hernandez. He was able to survive the back mount attack, the rear naked choke attack. Then he survived the mount and multiple arm triangle setups. Then he turned. He survived the roll to armbar, belly down, roll to armbar. He was able to get out of that too. And this is where Vieira made a little bit of a mistake. When he was belly down, he should have went for his leg to turn him over and went down one of his butt to one of his sides. He didn't do that. Then he had to improvise, and he did roll him over, but he did not have control with the leg, so Hernandez was able to get up. So that was one of the technical mistakes he did. And here's a similar situation from one of my fights, where my opponent turned. I go for the belly down armbar, but I turned to my side and grabbed the leg to turn him over. Although I did lose the position, which is another subject altogether, as you can see here, but I was able to turn him. Vieira was struggling to turn him. He got into the armbar belly down position, which is common in judo, and this is where I learned it. But as you can see here, he's trying to stop Hernandez from walking over around him, and this is one of the ways to prevent the armbar. He's using his hand to stop his thigh from walking around him. But that is a mistake here. He should have grabbed around the thigh and pulled him over onto himself and turn him around. Another mistake that he did was not use his shin on Hernandez's head, which would have made the turn so much easier.
Place the knee on the floor. Roll onto your side, pressure here. Sometimes he will roll just from the pressure. hold the hands, defend. He's going to defend. If he doesn't roll from the pressure, I'm going to help him roll. Come up here.
Other things he did well. He was pursuing the takedowns. He got the takedown. The first takedown was done very quickly. Hernandez was on the ground instantly as soon as the fight started. But Vieira was tiring and going for submissions and going for positions. Hernandez did a great job of standing back up. And one of the things that impressed me with Hernandez was how relaxed he was in striking. He even went for flying knees. In one instance, he skipped once, didn't go for the flying knee, and skipped immediately again and went for the flying knee, connected with the chin of Vieira. He got caught and taken down, but still he's so relaxed, he trusts in his skills so much that he was able to relax very, very much in striking. And this is how you should be when you fight a superior grappler. Many strikers make a mistake of tensing up too much when fighting superior grapplers because they fear getting taken down. This is a mistake because first of all, you need to be able to get up if you get taken down. As a striker, you shouldn't be caring too much if you get taken down. Otherwise, it will sap your creativity in striking and your relaxation, and you will get nowhere. Instead, relax, strike if you would, as if there is no threat of a takedown, and if a takedown comes, then you defend it the best you can. And if you get taken down, then you get up. One of the morals of this story is that you don't need to be as good as the other guy in submissions to be able to survive submissions. You don't have to go tit for tat with the other guy. No, if he went tit for tat with Rodolfo Vieira, he probably would have gotten submitted. But he did not do that. He was defending, and then when Rodolfo became very tired, when he could not defend himself anymore, then he went for a submission. Actually, he did have some half submission attempts, but Rodolfo Vieira was still very fresh, and he didn't do and he could escape those. But if you want to submit someone that's much better than you on the ground, he needs to be very tired. Also, if you want to wrestle with someone and you want who's much better than you, and you only want to defend, it's not that difficult. I'm not saying it's easy, but you don't have to be at his level of wrestling to be able to defend his takedowns. If you two collide and start wrestling, you want to take him down, he wants to take you down, then you open up, and then you will get taken down much more easily. So this is the moral of the story. You don't need to be as good on the ground as the other guy to defend, which is exactly what happened. I hope this does not influence Rodolfo Vieira in a bad way. I hope he doesn't get depressed. He has still a lot to offer. And don't think because he got submitted that he's somehow worse on the ground than Hernandez. No, he's not. He's much better if they only grappled. But this is MMA. Another moral of the story is that you need to be a complete fighter and to know how to modify your base art in order for it to work in MMA. In this case, BJJ. You can't just walk in and expect your BJJ to work like it did on the mats or in grappling tournaments, BJJ tournaments. No, you might be the best in the world or among the best in the world, but you still need to learn how to modify it in order for it to work in MMA. And for that to happen, you need to change some things up. If you want to know how to modify your BJJ so it works in MMA, check out this video over here. You can find it in the cards or in the description. And I have another video with a similar subject which deals with approaches in MMA ground fighting. Which one is better, ground and pound approach or BJJ meta approach? Those shots, those double legs that Rodolfo Vieira did afterwards when he got tired, those panic shots, they took a lot of energy out of him. Even before, he was losing energy because his style of fighting in this case didn't lead to anywhere. So yeah, A very good performance by Hernandez. Hernandez claims that he might have even broken his hand during the fight, but he still kept on going. He used his elbows more and opened up a cut on Vieira's head. He also had a great high kick after the clinch separation, so that was very impressive too. Near the end of the first round, Hernandez got taken down but was able to secure a reverse triangle. And in my opinion, if the round lasted for a little bit longer, he would have gotten it, because this type of triangle needs more time to finish, and Rodolfo Vieira is strong and can resist it for a while. Another interesting thing about this fight is that Hernandez told his coaches that he will submit Rodolfo Vieira. Rightfully so, they told him not to do it, but he chose to ignore them and still finish the fight. Their advice was sound, but I guess he knew something they didn't, or he wanted to prove them wrong, or he had a feeling that the fight is going to go this way. Either way, he did a very good job. All in all, a great fight, and I'm looking forward to seeing both of those fighters compete again. If you like this video, like it and share it, and you can also subscribe to my channel. And if you like a more in-depth MMA training, check out my instructionals. My name is Mark Leichner from MMAcoach.net, and I will see you again very soon.